What's crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lackin', everybody? Week 5 is here. We are back. The Start Sit Show with my guy, the man, the myth, the legend, Big Draft Energy, the beard man, looking frothy. How we doing?
It's not looking that frothy. And shout out to Carlos celebrating his 1 month membership.
What's up, Carlos? So if you guys know the drill, if you're new in here, we've got 10 questions dialed in from the Patreon. We'll get to all those questions first, and then we'll get to all your guys' questions as we go. And then Big Draft Energy Show will be right after this. So make sure you plug into both of them, guys. We're going to go here for 2 hours, take all your questions, help you dominate week 5. But Carlos, with the 1 month, you're going to go first right away. PPR, Flex 1, Woody Marks, MHJ, or BTJ. Wow. I like Woody Marks too much this week. I think he's your safest play. Baltimore's #1 worst versus the run. You got Cooper Rush. Their offense is going to be less. I'm going to go with the safe play as Woody Marks, but I do like MHJ and BTJ both as starts.
Yeah, honestly, the way I look at it is Brian Thomas Jr., we have not seen his ceiling yet. And I like to play for the upside, and I'm going to continue to play for the upside. I love the matchup for Woody Marks. He has one of the best matchups in football. I just hate that offensive line. So the lean is always going to go with the upside if I just don't trust the RB room.
I hear that. I mean, God, he gets McDuffie, though, too, man. That's a bad matchup for BTJ. So, I mean,
you ain't lying.
All right, so we're going to roll through these. Welcome in, everybody. Week 5 is here. Questions from the Patreon, and you guys can go back in the Patreon. I'll post the link back in there as well so you can see the beginning. I'll clip it and post all these if you guys miss them. Olave or Sutton? I'm going Olave heavy this week. I like the matchup versus the Giants. They're 31st worst versus the wide receiver. And Sutton, either way he goes, he's going to get Quinion Mitchell or Cooper DeJean on both sides. I think it's going to be a tough matchup for Sutton this week. Who do you like?
I mean, Olave second in targets on a per-game basis, second in targets thus far in the season, 30.5% of his team's target share. Olave is like a smash start, and Sutton's nowhere remotely close to there. And if you guys are watching on the Big Draft Energy X, I don't know if you're streaming this on X as well, but if you guys are watching on the Big Draft Energy X, head over to the Sleaze Bomb X and make sure you guys subscribe. We'll only be addressing and answering your questions.
Or YouTube.
Head over to the YouTube. We'll only be answering all of your questions over on the YouTube side.
Gotcha. Thank you for the shout out on the Big Draft Energy Twitter side. So we got Jay Season or Igbuka. I'm Jay Season no matter what, even though I love Igbuka.
I'm starting them both. They're both
right.
starts. You're looking at like two teams that are top 10 most advantageous matchups for slot wide receivers.
These are them.
It's one of those games where you want to invest in both of them. So I'm very curious who you're starting over either one of them.
I have the same thing. They both got to be starts, but if I leaned one, I'd go Jay Season just because he's alpha. Number 3, pick 2, Diggs, Dobbins, BTJ. I'm not sitting Stephon Diggs in a revenge game at Buffalo this week. I think he's going to absolutely go off. He moved to the slot. You saw his usage go up. His snaps go up, and they're talking about more usage for him again. So I'm going Diggs and BTJ here. Do you like Dobbins against Philly over any of those?
Absolutely not. It's BTJ. But I do like the revenge game narrative a lot.
I do too. I'm all in for the Diggs game. Number 4, PPR. My wide receivers this week are Keenan Allen, Coleman, Downs, Ridley, Slayton. I have Lamb on IR. Lamb did not go to IR, did he?
No, he didn't go on IR.
I believe Lamb's still doubtful for this game and may play, so make sure you're paying attention to that. And London on a bye week. I need to start 2 and 1 in the flex. So Ridley didn't practice today. We have to wait for that update. I'm definitely starting Keenan Allen. And if I had to pick I guess I got to pick 2 and 1. So I'm going Downs and Slayton. I like Slayton a lot versus Saints as a sleeper play.
Yeah, listen, man. I was talking to you before we got on stream. I said I like Downs to bounce back in a major way because Vegas gives up the 6th most fantasy points to slot receivers. Downs should get an uptick in usage and production.
I hope he comes off that injury.
Historically, he's been incredibly efficient, and a lot of players have gotten right against the Las Vegas Raiders, and I wouldn't be shocked if he's one of them. Furthermore, Michael Pittman just came up with a hamstring news, so we might see a little bit more usage where he's covering for Pittman, who may not be 100% and taking 100% of the snap shares.
I agree with that. So, I'll go Keenan Allen. I don't like Keon Coleman this week. He's going to draw Christian Gonzalez, which is tough. You just saw what he did to Ted McMillan until garbage time. He locked him up. He's a superstar. I would say if Ridley's out there, I might go Ridley over him, but it just depends. So, no Ridley.
No, it's Downs and Slayton. Ridley's one of those guys who's better in the second half, but I have been wrong before. So
I hear you. Number 5, picked up DeMercado in both. Dude, hearing a lot of Michael Carter news, man. Like people are going to start DeMercado and people are going to start Rashad White. And I have this feeling that it's going to be Sean Tucker and Michael Carter. But he says start him over Pacheco or over Charbonnet. DeMercado. I mean, Pacheco is kind of losing his job. He scored a touchdown last week, but his snaps are not looking good. Charbonnet, tough matchup, but he gets the goal line work. He probably has the highest touchdown upside. I think I go Charbonnet still.
They play the Bucks, right?
Mm-hmm. Tough run matchup, and the Bucks. This is a Kenneth Walker game against the Bucks.
Buccaneers are like bottom 10 in terms of it being advantageous matchup for a rushing touchdown. I think my lean would probably be DeMercado because if you're looking at receptions, no team gives up more receptions.
Titans,
the second most. They're tied for first, actually. The Seahawks are tied for most receptions allowed to opposing running backs at 7.25 on a per game basis. So that's a fantastic matchup for DeMercado, and it's right within his wheelhouse. And I mean, one of these guys was active last week and has been active every week, and one of these guys wasn't. So I'm going to go with the guy who's been active.
Hang on. Michael Carter played last week, 6% of the snaps, his first carry.
Okay,
but it's not a lot of playing time. I hear you.
Yeah, negligible.
I mean, I don't like any of them, to be honest. But if I guess, yeah, I'd still go Sharp just because he could punch one in from the 1 or 2, but that's about it. I don't like any of these starts, to be honest. Number 6 is Kendre Miller startable over T. Higgins. I think this is Gina. No, I'm not starting Kendre Miller over T. Higgins. And the Lions, guys. So if you haven't watched any of my videos or I haven't tweeted it out yet or anything, but you've got DJ Reed, the corner they went and got from the New York Giants, probably a top 15, I'd say top 10 to 15 corner from the Jets. Sorry. He's out for 6 to 10 weeks. Terry and Arnold, their first round draft pick, he might be out this game. I know that Jake Brownings look terrible, but goddamn, if he can get, the line to hold for 5 seconds, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins will roast these 3 and 4 corners. That's just the only thing. The problem is their line sucks.
Well, I mean, what line on the planet could ever hold for that long? That's absurd.
2 or 3 seconds?
I mean, like you said, 5 seconds. I mean, I don't.
Give him something.
This isn't Tom Brady in the heyday. I will say I do worry about Aiden Hutchinson having his way.
A monster day.
Like you alluded to, the matchup is so fantastic just based off of injuries, and that's why you guys got to subscribe to Slay's Bomb because he stays on top of this, not just the offensive injuries, but he knows how to take advantage of it when there's defense.
I mean, dude, Jamar Chase toasted Surtain too, and they just couldn't get him the ball.
I mean, fuck, my Higgins call looked spectacular the first series, and then it all
disappeared.
All fell apart.
Number 7, Woody Marks over Sutton this week. I like Woody Marks a ton this week. I'm going him over Sutton for sure against Philly. Do you like Sutton over Marks?
I'm going Woody Marks.
Number 8, Henderson. Ooh, man. Travion Henderson at Buffalo, where he could see more passing work, or Wandale versus the Saints. And I truly believe that Slayton is going to be going to be the wide receiver 1 over Wandale.
Well,
I like Wandale's volume.
Yeah, so when we saw even though it's a small sample size last year when Neighbors missed 2 games,
Slayton went off.
He had 29% target share.
The Debro tweet.
He had 34% first read share. So yeah, no, I didn't get that from Debro. But shout out to Debro for putting that out there if you did.
Yeah, I saw that like 2 days ago. So yeah.
So Slayton's an absolute shout out to Debro. This guy's on top of everything. Slayton's a smash, but I would say one of them is the upside player, whereas Travion Henderson, and probably not the best game script. I don't think he's going to get fed a heck of a lot, and it's just one of those things where we're still seeing Ramondre Stevenson take.
I can't believe he fumbles twice, and McDaniels just rolls out him
Wasn't
again
it
with 4 carries. Well, he fumbled twice in a row, then Antonio Gibson fumbled right after.
I thought Ramondre fumbled 3 times, and then Gibson fumbled once. And like you look at last week, 57% of the snaps went to Ramondre, 18% went to Gibson, only 31 to Trayvon.
I know.
It's unacceptable.
Terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But yeah, I'm going Wandale, but I do think there's a little, sneaky, I'd say, breakout upside big playability for Travion in the passing game for Buffalo.
Is Chuba out this week?
He didn't practice again. So right now, Chuba and Ridley are the guys that are really fringe. Number 9, Chris Godwin or Diggs. Man, Chris Godwin comes off injury, plays limited snaps, and sees 10 targets, but I'm still going Diggs in the revenge game.
Yeah, it's close, but I do like the lean there.
Number 10, last one from the Patreon, then we'll get to all your guys' questions. Guys, fire them away. We'll try to get to every single one of them here. Still BTJ over QJ. I'm QJ. I know you're going to say BTJ, but QJ has earned it. He's burned me 3 times in a row, and I'm done. I can't say sit him anymore. The matchup is so juicy for Quentin Johnson. He could be a top 10 wide receiver again. You going BTJ?
I like Ladd McConkey a lot this week, so I can't like both QJ and Ladd McConkey. If you look at where the Commanders secondary is very weak, they give up the 4th most fantasy points to slot receivers, and Ladd McConkey leads the league by far in slot snaps. So I'm going to say this is the Ladd McConkey bounce back in.
Hopefully. I mean, it's got to be at some point. It can't get any worse. What's up, Wizzo? How we doing on the X side? Carlos, how we doing? What's happening, guys? Charlie says, what's good, fellas? Won't be staying long. On a cruise with bad connection. Stopping in on a cruise, bro? What do you want, man? Let me know what ship you're on there. I love cruises. Sean says, I traded Connor. How did you trade Connor? After the injuries of Dynasty, Connor, Benson, and Bucky, all before they got hurt in 3 different trades. My returns were CMC, Bowers, Rome, Brees, and Henderson. Talk about an absolute cook. How did you get? Was it Bucky for CMC?
Did you not see the trades I made though? For what it's worth, I made some.
I saw that, and the Benson one hurt though bad.
Yeah, but the Benson one hurt, but the other 2 were phenomenal. Like right. I bought low on Genty, flipped him for fucking everything, and then
I can't believe he did that Genty trade. I was still mind blown.
Yeah, I'll take it all day, every day.
Hard to have a ceiling when your QB sucks. What's good, Jonathan Coe? How we doing? Opinion on a trade I made yesterday. Traded away ETN. I'll take an X question. It's fine. Right. Come on over to the YouTube side though, Wizzo. Sleaze bomb. My mind is a weapon. You can find it on there, but I'll take it for you. Open opinion on a trade I made. Traded ETN and Debo and Sutton. ETN, Debo, Sutton. It better be a 10-man league. You're getting up a lot of depth. But Rashee Rice, you should acquire at all costs right now. I'm even willing to overpay a little. I overpaid a little in the league that I'm in this morning. I mean, I traded Woody Marks and Egbuka for Rashee Rice. Frosty says, which D, Philly or Seattle? I'm going Seattle. I'm not going Philly against Denver.
I'm not going Seattle against Tampa. I'd rather go Philly.
With no Bucky?
No Bucky. Don't matter. It's Baker Mayfield. That man.
I know he's him. I know.
He's fucking fantastic. I'm not going against Baker Mayfield. But like, side note, is this the Kate Otten week?
Shit, that guy's running wind sprints for fucking 4 games straight. It's terrible.
Like, hear me out, right? No team gives up more reception to opposing tight ends than the Seattle Seahawks. So this could either go to the slot, so it could be Chris Godwin or Emeka Egbuka. Yeah, like the receptions, the receiving touchdowns, it's all there. It's a fantastic.
Dude, I don't know what Grizzard is doing with that offensive coordinator. He's been out there for more snaps than any other tight end besides Juwan Johnson. He's doing nothing.
Like,
and you have Godwin and Evans were down. He still did nothing.
The only reason why I didn't, and like on my DFS lineup, there's going to be a lot. You got a super, by the way.
So I'll get the super chat here, but I want to tell you one thing, Frosty. If you have the Rams on the wire, I'm smashing the Rams. We're supporting Niners tonight. If you have the Colts on the wire, I like Geno Smith is still in hospital balls in the triple coverage every game. So, I mean, I like those defenses if they're available better, by the way. Super chat's always
the Colts defense again, buddy. Remember what happened last time?
Super chat's always straight to the front. Thank you for the $4.99 holler, Zach. 2 wide receiver, 1 flex, full PPR. J season, EE, Adams, Pickens. Who's sitting in week 5?
Adams.
I think game script wise, I'm going to lean Adams because I don't think the Rams are going to need to pass much tonight with the 49ers having literally CMC out there by himself with Mac Jones.
Yep.
I mean, our wide receiver core is going to be Kendrick Bourne, Sky Moore, and DeMarcus Robinson. It's not great. Yeah. So Pickens proved me wrong last week. He looked great. J season never sits. That's never a question. You start him every time. I would say Adams is a start every time, but the situation, I'm going to agree. I'm going to say sit Adams. But God, he has high touchdown upside every game.
Well, I mean, two touchdowns, but 10 targets in the red zone. That's very
crazy.
That's phenomenal.
Jelly of the month, how we doing? Dowdle over Charbonnet. I'm definitely smashing Dowdle over Charbonnet if Chuba Hubbard misses, which he's missed back-to-back practices. But they've said day-to-day So that question probably, bring it back Sunday morning and we'll address it when it gets there. But yeah, Chuba or Dowdle is going to be a great matchup versus Miami if he gets to go.
I'm curious about the snap share that we've been seeing from. I'm just going to pull up the numbers from Trevor Etienne.
He got a little bit of work.
He's been getting running back. So last week, 16%. Nothing to write home about. 3%, 2%. Well, I mean that
same as like Tootin.
It's jumped. It's jumped significantly from like 2 snaps to double figures. I think Trevor Etienne is like the more upside play, but Dowdle makes the most sense. As for Charbonnet, he's touchdown dependent, and not a lot of people score rushing touchdowns against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I know that's why Charbonnet. I'm like, man, he could get the red zone work, but they've only allowed like 140 rush yards. They're number 1 against the rush.
There's a reason why they handed the ball off to Saquon Barkley on the tush push. It's because Vita Vea is him.
Yeah, I know. What's up, Charlie? And if you guys are new in here, 30 views in here, tap that like for me, hit that subscription, helps me out a ton. If you guys take a second as well, make sure you go subscribe to Big Draft Energy, my partner in here. He'll be live right after. We'll be live on his show, and we're gonna get to all the questions, either my show or his show. If they go through, we'll get to all of them, I promise. Baker or Dart? Man, Dart had 12 rushes for 55 yards last week. Not a lot of passing yards. It's a tough matchup. You get the Saints. I'm going Baker still.
I'm going Dart.
You're going Dart over Baker?
Yeah, I mean, you got to play the matchup game, right?
So I have him at 12 and 13, Charlie, by the way.
Yeah, the rushing upside's everything. I like Dart for an anytime touchdown again, so give me Dart.
Yeah, it's really close. I mean, and then flex Godwin, Ingram, or Carter. I'm going Godwin. 10 targets is too hard to avoid, and he's going to see more snaps.
Yeah, I mean, I think Godwin gets the lean, but Ingram isn't interesting, but not against Philly.
Yeah, no, they're very good versus the tight end. I learned that week 1.
Not against Philly.
Jake Ferguson should have had a touchdown. What kind of running back can I get if I trade Jalen Hurts? Who's your other quarterback, Frosty? First of all, to be trading Jalen Hurts, you
Probably
can get
like Justin Fields or something like that.
You can get top tier running back.
Yeah,
it depends on the league side. Depends on a lot. So if you're asking a question like that, give me like a couple of details. Give me like 12 man, 14 man.
If it's super flex, you could get fucking Christian McCaffrey.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go, Emo. God, the 49ers, man. We're in shambles. What's the 49ers wide receiver 1 tonight? I'm going to go with Kendrick Bourne's the volume guy, and I'm going to go with Demarcus Robinson has the upside for a bomb.
It's got to be Kendrick Bourne simply because he has that camaraderie, and we've seen Mac Jones
with Mac Jones
previously. But that's like the laziest narrative that one can come up with, and this is a very ugly game and a very ugly offense to project.
I'll be surprised if the Niners score 13 points tonight.
I wouldn't be shocked at all, actually.
Like I'm so mad.
I think the Rams defense is going to put way too much attention on CMC, and it's going to let explosive playmakers like Robinson and Kendrick Bourne probably sneak and trickle
Sky
down.
Moore, baby, hit a bomb.
There's a world. I don't like that world. I don't think that world is a good one, but yeah, there's a world.
I like it. Ben Coots Meta, how we doing? Tet, MHJ, or Rashad White. I have Tet at wide receiver 11 and MHJ at wide receiver 13. I love them both, but Tet's matchup is too juicy versus Miami. I think I'm leaning Tet.
I'm going with Marvin Harrison Jr. here.
Marvin, hoping he can keep the streak alive. No cap Mac, my dude, what's up? I traded Dobbins for Pittman this morning before the injury. Can't catch a break in that league right now. Was that in Bash Bros? I haven't paid attention to any of that, dude. If you have, it's my fault. Fantasy Football Dad, come on over to the YouTube side, Sleaze Bomb, but I got you. Drop Brian Robinson Jr. for Sean Tucker. No, I'm not dropping Brian Robinson Jr. with CMC playing tonight. You definitely wait till the game's over and see what happens. Then you make that drop if you want to. Sean Luke says start sit Kirk, Coker, Keon. Jalen Coker's on IR still. For wide receiver, tight end, and flex. Oh my God. Start sit Kirk, Coker, Keon for wide receiver, tight end, and flex.
Christian Kirk.
Yep.
For the floor or Keon for the ceiling.
I like Kirk over Keon either way. Keon's going to get Christian Gonzalez. I don't like that at all.
Baltimore gives up the most fantasy points to slot receivers, by the way. Christian Kirk's run 75% of his routes from the slot.
He needs to get more. He's working back from injury. It's fine. He's playing like 60% snaps.
This could be the
game. Bowers. I'm not sitting Bowers, man. I know he's playing bad, but I'm if I paid the capital, I'm playing the superstar, Sean.
Who are you starting over Bowers?
At tight end? Oh, never mind. He said tight end and flex. So, okay, my bad. So Bowers, and then I'm going with Harvey, DeMercado, or Henderson. Not Harvey. Harvey got a garbage time touchdown, very low work, kind of like Byshell Tootin. DeMercado may be your safe play, I guess, but Henderson's got the major upside swing for a big pass play.
So DeMarcado has the best matchup, but when we're talking about game script in general, I don't think Dobbins is going to be useful. 41% snap share. That's a significant uptick from the first 3 weeks for RJ Harvey. He is definitively their receiving back. I think Cortland Sutton's going to get shut down, so somebody's going to have to pick up the slack. And I don't think it's going to be Evan Ingram because
was it an
Eagles are
uptick because they
outrageous.
were up by 20 points, though? Was that the reason why?
I mean, listen, that's well within the realm of possibilities, but he's been consistent 29%, 33%, 29%. And like at the end of the day, even if it was the most snaps that we've seen RJ Harvey take, it was still the most snaps that we've seen J.K. Dobbins also take. J.K. Dobbins had 36 snaps.
He popped 100.
Yeah, but he had 36 snaps. He had 36.
I know.
And this is the most we've seen since week one.
I can't stand it.
This is the most we've seen since week one. So I think that they're going to do more of a committee situation. And if J.K. Dobbins is not really producing as a running RB,
he's doing it again, man. He's doing the same shit as last year. He's off to his superstar.
It's the Eagles' run D, right?
I know.
We know that the Eagles' run D can get gashed by receiving backs. And it's not like they're unstoppable or the boogeyman. So I think he's an interesting play. But
I'd say DeMarcado still safer. Yeah,
I think DeMarcado has the best matchup. But when we're talking about upside, just based off of game script, I would lean RJ Harvey this week.
Okay. Ben says 2 out of Sutton, Pittman, Diggs, ETN. I'm going ETN and Diggs. Although I don't like ETN that much versus the Chiefs, but Pittman with the injury, I would say Pittman and Diggs, but I don't know the injury yet, so I don't like Sutton this week.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say ETN and Pittman. And then like I like the revenge game narrative, don't get me wrong, but like so many times have we seen revenge game narratives turn into a blown ACL and MCL situation. So I'm not
wishing an injury on Diggs like you have all year.
Listen,
try to throw it in there.
I'm a Patriots fan. It was nice to see him being useful, but the 2 snaps for Demario Douglas, I mean, I need something bad to happen to Diggs ASAP.
That's why 52-0 for the Lions, dude. Wouldn't shock me. The Bengals offense is just
times 2.
Squeeze, how we doing? Sleaze, I traded away ETN, Debo, and Sutton for Rashee Rice and Chuba. I like that a lot. I take that all day. Rashee Rice is going to absolutely fucking win fantasy football championships down the stretch. Josh Allen, Henry, Chuba, Pollard, Puka, Rice, Kraft, Evans, Waddle, Pittman, Diggs is my new lineup. I'm 3-1. Allen, Henry, Chuba. I'd try and get rid of Pollard. Puka, Rice, Kraft, Henry, Evans. Nice, dude. Well, Waddle came out nice. Pittman came out nice. Diggs. That team is loaded, Squeeze. I like that a lot. I'd say you need a little more running back help for sure. I'd try and package up 2 of those wide receivers and tear up to like a Kenneth Walker right now while he's kind of low. I love this name every time I see it. We buy homes near you, 512. What's up, fellas? Non-PPR 6-point passing TD. I'm playing against Josh Allen this week. Look out. He's going for 30 in the ice-cold Nike freaking uniforms. They look hard. Who gives me the most points out of Kyler Murray or Danny Dimes? And here's the thing. I have Kyler Murray at quarterback 9, and I have Danny Dimes at quarterback 10. Who are you taking here?
If we're just looking at like who gives up more production and just game script, I gotta lean Kyler Murray because I don't think that DeMarcado or Michael Carter are going to be able to.
They're going to pass more.
They're going to have to pass more, so I give him the lean in the 6-point passing touchdown.
Raiders give up a lot of rushing yards to the QB though, too, right?
Yeah.
Look that up for me if you can on Danny Dimes. Banks, welcome in from the Twitter side. How we doing? Mason, Chase Brown, Michael Carter, Brian Robinson Jr., flex play, half PPR. I'm still going Chase Brown. I don't like it, but I don't like Mason's my guy all year. You don't run against Cleveland, man. And I hope you guys listened last week when I was like, dude, like the biggest mistake people make is one guy goes for 20 and then you start David Montgomery again and he got fucking 6 yards, dude. You don't run against Cleveland.
So to answer your question, the Raiders give up the 10th most rushing yards to opposing quarterbacks at 23.73, but the average is not great. Like they don't give up a lot of yards per carry to opposing quarterbacks. They're like bottom 10 in that department, like just under 3.5, and then rush attempts also not a lot. So it's not as advantageous as no. They give up 6.75 rush attempts, but the yardage is not encouraging per rush attempt.
I thought they were higher for some reason. Like, it's top 10. It's not bad.
I think maybe Mariota just broke a big one, and that's probably what gave you the
thought of it.
Yeah, nobody's getting by Crosby.
God, dude, he looked like the best player on the planet last week. Oh my goodness,
like the best player on the planet last week.
Max Crosby is an animal, dude. We buy homes pops another one. Non PPR flex one. Jordan Mason, I'm not starting this week. T Higgins, I want to say, but I'm gonna go with Stephon Diggs. I like Diggs too much this week. T Higgins hasn't proved it to me, even though the corners could be hurt. I'm still not doing it.
Yeah, I'm going with Jordan Mason because Carson Wentz is going to be like
in a nightmare game.
He got wrecked for the most part last week. He got bailed out by a couple of like dink and dunks to Xavier Scott. Shout out to him. I did not see that coming. It was like third and Xavier Scott.
I mean, but think about Dylan Gabriel versus Flores, man. He's in trouble too.
Well, I mean, yeah, Flores is 9-1 against rookie quarterbacks since he's been in the league. Do you know who that one quarterback that one rookie quarterback he lost to?
What year?
I mean, if I tell you what year, it's going to narrow down the field. I'll tell you what team he was on. He was the head coach for the Miami Dolphins. Flores.
He was the head coach for the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to say
it was
got to be like 3-4 years ago.
AFC South.
Can't be CJ Stroud. He's too new. I don't know. Who is it?
T-Law.
I was gonna thoughts on the Eagles defense long term. They're always a good defense long term. They do have a kind of a tougher schedule coming against better offenses. So I don't love them, but I don't hate them. Jalen,
you said they have a tougher schedule coming,
offensive wise versus the defensive side.
Look at their schedule again, buddy, please.
Let me pull it up again. Might have said it wrong. Hang on, let's see. I saw your AJ Brown tweet. Yeah. So they're getting actually next 3 games are nice, but down the stretch is rough. Sorry, next 3 games is good. He said whole season. Yeah. You get Green Bay, Detroit, Dallas, Chicago, Chargers. That's 5 hitters in a row. Then you get Buffalo, Washington. That's rough.
but like the next 3
are good. Yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Bryce says trade Josh Allen, Pearsall, JCM for JD5. I'm assuming that's Derrick Henry with Josh Allen on here and Sutton.
No, because JD5, we don't know if he's going to come back and play. Like, obviously, Derrick Henry is the winner of the situation, but like JD5 is going to come back. He's going to play, but the knee is a concern. And like, this is coming from the biggest JD5 truther last year, and I've been telling everybody he's going to get hurt based off of the volatility. So there's a world where he could potentially get hurt again.
And that knee's going to be targeted every game.
Exactly. So like, if you do get JD5, I'm selling JD5 for Jalen Hurts right away, if that's the case, because it's just an upgrade.
Yeah, I think I'd stick with the Josh Allen side, and I really think JCM is a really big buy low right now, guys. His numbers are incredible. So as it comes. I'm going Josh Allen side. Charlie says 8-day Carnival cruise right now. Gonna have to group cruise sometimes, dude. I'm down, bro. I went to Mexico on the Carnival one last time for 7 days, and man, I was hurting.
Yeah,
I'm nervous.
Gets you sick.
So see, here's the thing, Bryce, and I've said this on a couple of my videos. I don't know if you guys have watched it. Yeah, the Bills are favored in every game. Yes, the game script is going to lead to more James Cook, which is why I've been telling people that James Cook is going to be RB1 on the season, and people yell at me and shit, which is funny. But Josh Allen can get 20 points in 3 drives. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know the game script's bad, but I'm not. Josh Allen's him, dude.
I think that this is a fantastic game script. I think it's going to be really, really good.
I think it's a high-scoring game with Drake May. It's 49.5.
The 5-point total is 48.5, and the Patriots are underdogs by 8 points.
Demetrius says, good afternoon. Who do I start at my flexes? 3 flexes, okay? Charbonnet, Harvey, Stevenson, Dowdle for sure if Hubbard is out. That's a given. Miami is so bad versus the run. Or do I pick up one of the San Francisco wide receivers? I don't trust. I mean, it looks nice. It does. The Rams defense good, man. I don't know if I'd trust Bourne or DeMarcus Robinson unless I'm in like a 16, 18-man league. I'd go on RJ Harvey. Charbonnet or Stevenson is rough. Who would you go? I'm gonna go Harvey for sure.
Yeah, Harvey. Mondre's not. So I would go Harvey, and like Rico is hard to project. I would say if Kendrick Bourne's out there, he has more upside than anybody combined on your current list. So I would say Harvey, Charbonnet, and then play Bourne. And if what's his face Chuba does miss, then you just put in Dowdle instead of Charbonnet.
I'll throw you this, Demetrius. If Darius Slayton is on your waiver wire, I like him more than all of them. I'll toss that out there for you. Big Lou says 1 running back, 1 flex, Chase Brown, Woody, K9, Sharps.
Can I ask you a question?
Fire away.
Sorry, I'm the commissioner of one of the disco balls, and like this trade seems a little out there, but like I want to process it. So
Here
one
we
side
go.
gets Caleb, Marvin Harrison Jr., Alec Manor, Luther Burden. The other side gets Kyron. Okay, so Caleb and Kyron, I get it. Brian Thomas Jr., Alec Manor, and Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt. Is this?
I'm on the BTJ side.
But it's not veto worthy, right?
It's a 1 QB league, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's all right. It's a little lean to BTJ side, but Caleb Williams, his value is skyrocketing daily. So I mean,
hold on, is Disco Balls 1 QB?
If it's super flex, Caleb Williams side.
It is super flex.
Caleb Williams side.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a very, very fair trade.
Yeah, he's like 2.5 first now. He's climbing up.
So Solo, I processed it. Thank you for coming to the stream to ask, buddy.
Big Lou, 1 running back, 1 flex. God, it's a lot of names, bro. I never recommend JMO. If you guys ask JMO, I'm going to say that's on you. He's, like I said, boomer bust the whole time. Chase Brown, Woody, K9, Sharps, Godwin, JMO. I'm definitely going K9, and I'm going Woody. Yep. I like Woody a ton this week, man.
Pause.
Sean, how we doing, brother? What's good, man? Happy Thursday. Football is here. Hope you're doing well, man. Frizz, what's good? Travion, oh my God, this is where we're at, dude. 80% snap share Chase Brown or 30% snap share Travion Henderson. Who do you like?
Chase Brown.
It's got to be Chase Brown. I got to play the volume. I agree.
Yep.
Shadow says, would you buy low on Lad? I'm trying to buy low on Lad everywhere.
Yep.
The fact of this start is crazy. Like, he's one of the best route runners I've seen since Devontae Adams. Like, it's unbelievable.
And if you put it in perspective, looking at last year, down the stretch, he was a league winner, and that's because slot receivers are a lot harder to cover historically. Ooh, which flavor is that? Ooh. Oh, mixture. Wow, God bless you. Yeah, slot receivers historically are like 1,000 times harder to cover when the weather gets cold, just historically. And he, once again, leads the league in slot snaps. And this is a fantastic matchup for him because you need to buy low on him right now because the Washington Commanders give up the 4th most fantasy points to slot receivers. So that's why I'm saying I don't love Quentin Johnston as much as most people do.
I am smashing this trade, by the way.
Yeah.
I am smashing except in a second on this trade, Shadow.
Yes.
I mean, dude, he's too good. This can't keep up like this for this long. It's one of the best buy lows you can get right now. Like, I can't even believe we're at 4 weeks in and it's still a massive buy low. No Cap says, pretty sure Otten is being forced to block. Dude, that guy, Otten's just cooked, man. Frizz says, start 2 JMO. Nope, I'll never say to start JMO. Keon, Slayton, or Malik Washington. I like Slayton a lot this week. Keon scares me versus Chris Gonzalez for sure. He's the lockdown. I'd probably go for JMO over Malik still, though, but I don't like JMO ever. It's just like if I tell you to start him and he hits for 20, you're happy, but you got like a 30% chance that's going to happen. He's probably going to give you 4 or 5 points most of the time. So
it's the Bengals.
I know. He had a good matchup for the past couple.
Yeah, I'm going to say JMO and Slayton.
So look at it like this. Yeah, Baltimore, who was the worst defense versus the wide receiver last week, and he got 2 receptions. So yeah, you get the Bengals, but he still didn't do shit versus the Baltimore Ravens either.
He had Cleveland last week.
Oh, sorry. Baltimore week 3. Sorry. There you go. Cleveland last week. Death Reaper, PPR Flex 2, Woody. I love Woody this week. Amari DiMercado, Josh Downs, Sharp, JCM, Rico. So I'm going to go with Woody and I'm going to go with Rico, but we wait to see. So if Chuba is out, Rico is an absolute smash versus Miami. But if Chuba is out there, I'm probably going Downs.
Yeah, I'm going Woody and Downs regardless.
No way. Dowdle for sure if Chuba's out. Ooh, I like that matchup a lot. Dowdle or Marks. If no Chuba, I'm going Marks. And I'm going I'd say you got to get Dowdle on your flex if there's no Chuba. West up 253 Pyro, Kamara or Javon. I like Kamara this week a lot versus New York. I really do. I'm gonna lean
They're
Kamara,
both playing New York, by the way.
I know Jets and Giants. I like Kamara versus Giants a
I love
lot.
Javante versus the Jets.
I like Javante versus
The
the
Kamara
Jets.
usage is
Insane.
It's terrifying.
He's
Hold on.
90+%. I would say
Kamara 72% last week, 74% the week before. Kendra Miller's creeping in. I feel like we're seeing them like prolonging the inevitable of him getting traded at the deadline. When is the trade deadline?
November 4th.
God, that's not soon enough for your best ball bags.
But so West up, who's on the bench? Because this is my Kamara's my RB11, Javante's my RB14, and you got to start top 15 running backs, or what I rank out my top 15. I'm always thinking they got to be must start. So I'm wondering who you're benching for these guys, because I like them both a lot.
So high?
Because the New York Giants run D is absolute shambles because they're on the field so much.
Giants run D has faced so far.
Tough matchups. I know. And
do we think the Saints is a tough matchup for the run D?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah, depends on the game. I mean, this could be the first game where the Saints Stadium.
Hey, I'm asking you questions. I'm not trying to like be a dick. I literally just want to know what your process is.
I feel like the showcase is on.
You could be right.
I like them both. I put it that way. They're both must starts. B-Dog says, them boys was good. Got to trade for CJ Stroud with Lamar hurt. Would you give Franklin or Travis Hunter away? Dude, CJ Stroud is a great matchup this week. If you're in a must win, I would. But I'd give away either one of them, honestly. I'd give away Franklin over I'd give away Hunter. What do you think?
Either one.
Either one, yeah. I'd take either one.
Kevin Evans says Stroud after this.
Yep, because he gets both. This is a smash week for Stroud. Yeah. Bowers or Ferguson full PPR. This is where we're at. It's still Bowers, man. But so this is my tight end 2 and tight end 3. I would even flex Ferguson over some of the players you have. I would flex Ferguson over Etienne and Rashad White. That's how much I like Jake Ferguson with 3 20-point games in a row.
I only love Rashad White for his receptions and receiving props, which is borderline free.
Yeah, I agree. He says I had traded away Connor Purcell JCM for CMC, okay, and Juan. Benson for Henderson was a 1-for-1. Traded Bucky, Fan, and Charbonnet for Brees and Bowers. God damn, you made out like a bandit, Sean. That is 10 of 10 trading right there. It's very good. Dustin Stone says pick 2 for wide receiver. I don't like Sutton this week. I would go BTJ and Godwin. I'm staying away from Sutton versus the Eagles. You going Godwin or Slayton?
Slayton.
Ooh, BTJ and Slayton from him. I like Slayton as a sleeper play. He will be in the video tomorrow. B-Dog says Stroud, Bryce Young, Darnold, Gino, or Tua. I like Stroud a ton this week. Baltimore is just hemorrhaging points to the quarterback, wide receiver. Their defense is shot. They're not going to move the ball with Cooper Rush. I like Stroud a lot this week. You like anybody over Stroud?
I'm going Bryce Young.
Ooh, Bryce Young. If the Dolphins are up by 14.5, you can count on the Red Rocket coming in. Jelly of the month.
Rocket?
The red Rocket, baby.
It's Red Rifle.
Red Rifle. Sorry, Red Rifle.
Red Rocket's what your dog gets. It's an erection. Little alien dick. Little alien dick.
The pink lipstick. Jelly of the month. Jelly of the month. Injuries are brutal. Need a wide receiver 3. Ayo Manor with Ridley out or Downs.
Downs.
If
Downs.
Yeah, I don't trust Ayo Manor. I'm going down still. Jay Moore says, what's good, Sleed? Where is my smash start vid tomorrow? Dude, it's such a long trip from Vegas, man. I'm behind. I just barely got the rankings done today, and they're usually done yesterday. So I'm way behind, so I'm not doing a smash start or sleeper from the 49er Ram game. You could say Kendrick Bourne or DeMarcus Robinson is a sleeper, but I just don't trust it this week as a good.
It's Christian McCaffrey. Sleeper. That's the only smash start.
Yeah. Should we be selling Jordan Mason? I'm not selling Jordan Mason. I have no faith in Aaron Jones at all. None. He just has a bad week this week versus Cleveland.
He's got a couple tough matchups coming off the bye as well.
He does, but dude, he's a beast, man. Craig, how we doing, brother? What's good? RJ Harvey looked damn good even without the garbage time. He does. And it's like the rookies are like right there. I mean, I can't believe the update they gave for Quinshon Judkins today. It's absolutely crazy. They're like, he's going to get more work. He's already like the full bell cow. Like, we're going to give him more. I mean, Henderson's look good too. They just need more time or more snaps. Jay Moore says flex 2 Hendy, Ayo Manor, Michael Carter Jr., Ollie Gordon. Wow. I guess A.O. Manor is like, if Ridley's out, that's probably your safest bet. I do like Ollie Gordon for anytime touchdown, but that's a rare call.
Very
If
touchdown
Michael,
What's the scoring format?
Carter's the guy, what's the scoring format? Probably PPR.
Based off of scoring format, my answer will change significantly.
What would it be if it was redraft? Gordon?
No, not redraft.
Or sorry, standard.
If it was standard, I'd lean Carter and Gordon. If it was PPR, I'd lean Hendy and
Hendy. I like that. I just want to see what happens with Carter and DeMercado. There's a lot of talk that's all over the place. Peanut butter jelly time. What's good, man? How we doing? He says Jay Moore says I'm actually going to continue to play Hendy despite his split timeshare. Hopefully he can pop a big TD run. That's what I'm thinking. He's got the explosive playmaking ability. They're going to be down most likely. It's a high implied point total game. Drake May has actually been great, and you got a chance for him to be the receiving back where he thrives. It's not a lot of snaps, so it's risky, but he's the playmaker.
Why are you saying actually has been great? You were the guy literally campaigning for Drake May literally all offseason.
I know.
You were the guy. And I'm a Patriots fan, and I'm like,
He's been great.
Yeah.
He's been absolutely, he's QB4 in points per game right now, which is nuts.
Yeah. It's been phenomenal.
Here we go, peanut butter jelly. So this was my call, and it's just me being, I said it was a sleaze bomb. I said people are going to pick up Rachaad White. People are going to pick up DeMercado, and they're going to start them. And then it's going to be Sean Tucker, and it's going to be Michael Carter that outscore him. You're at the 12th man. Seattle's defense plays a lot better at home. I think Rachaad White's mainly going to be the receiving back, even though I don't know how it's going to go. I would think it's going to be Rachaad White, but it's a situation that's murky waters. And Tucker is explosive on the ground. Who would you take?
Rachaad White.
I think it's safer, but I think the touchdown upside is with Tucker.
If it's PPR, I'm going with Rachaad White.
Okay. Craig Nelson, lost neighbors, man. Prayers to neighbors, man. God damn it. I wanted to see him and Dart so bad. Receivers are Wilson, Cha-Ching, Olave. I like that. Slayton, Ridley, Coker. Running backs, Derrick Henry, Mason, Junkins, Swift, and B-Rob. Should I trade Henry for Jay Season?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Jay Season looks unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Ben says current team is Lamar, Fields. Nice. Fields is going to go nuclear again. Top 5. Henry, Brees, Puka. Nice. Lamb. I don't know, dude. I think I have this gut feeling Lamb's going to play in week 5. You think so?
That's your gut feeling, not mine.
Tet, MHJ. God, this team is loaded, bro. Is it worth the trade for Rashee Rice if I give up Tet or MHJ?
You mean this week? You think Lamb is going to play this week?
I have a gut feeling for some reason.
I mean, you need to clip this if he does.
You clip it if he does? I just have a gut feeling. Why haven't they ruled him out then? Right?
Fantastic point. Fantastic point.
It's just a gut feeling. Do not say that was right by any means. There's no information on that. I'm just saying.
No, but if he does play, you need to clip this. It's a fantastic take.
I like it. So his question is, would you? I want Rashee Rice at all costs. I overpaid massive this morning for him in a couple leagues. So he's saying, would I give up Tet or MHJ if I have Puka, Lamb, Tet, and MHJ? So the thing is, you're probably going to have to sit, if Lamb is out, you're going to have to start all 3 of those wide receivers, right? That would hurt you this week. But since you're 3-1, I want Rashee Rice.
Is this a 6-team league? Just look at the fucking lineup again.
I know, it's crazy, right? It's good. I don't know how you got Puka, Lamb on the same team. But
I don't know how you got fucking Lamar in there and Derrick Henry and Brees and then Tet and Marvin Harrison Jr. It's like
I think I would give up MHJ, dude. I like Tet more. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping MHJ. I'll take like both quarterbacks suck camel dick, let's be real, but I trust Kyler Murray a little bit more than I trust Bryce Young.
I'd rather be attached to Mahomes and what that offense is going to do when they're all back.
Yeah, I know.
Chiefs are going to go fucking nuclear.
That's why I'm trading away Tet for Rashee Rice.
A Tet as well. Either one. I just feel like Tet has, more. Say Andy Dalton comes in, the volume is going to be all his.
And you're making it sound like you're the believer of the Messiah of fucking Patrick Mahomes.
No, that's you. You were all Mahomes this year.
The fucking revenge tour is here, and it's fully well. And even when the waters were not pretty, even when he had no wide receivers, he was still producing significant fantasy numbers.
Looks great.
Just imagine what it's going to be like when Rashee Rice.
He looks absolutely fucking great. I cannot lie. Should I stash the Steelers? I like Cleveland for the next 3, Jay Moore. I like a lot. I think they get the Steelers, and then who do they get after that? So they get Minnesota. I think they're going to crush Minnesota this week. Hang on.
Then they got a bye week.
No, they got 3 in a row. I know that for sure.
The Browns don't have a bye week? Oh, no, they're week 10, right?
Yeah. So they get Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Miami, New England. I like all 4 of those games.
Yeah.
All 4.
Yeah, Carson Wentz is going to show himself.
West Up Pro says Hampton for JJ, Justin Jefferson, or Judkins.
Better be Justin Jefferson and not JJ McCarthy.
I don't think I'm trading Hampton.
No.
Nope. He looks too good. That offense.
But he lost Neighbors, so he needs a wide receiver.
I know, but I don't think I'm trading Hampton. I mean, what's your running back room, West Up? How about that? If you've got enough depth to cover the Hampton trade, yeah. But still, Justin Jefferson is not the same Justin Jefferson with the situation they have going on there right now. So
where are the people who were screaming he's quarterback proof? Where are those people?
He's still gotten 14, 13 points a game, just not an explosive game.
But where are those people?
I know. Yeah, that's there. This is the trade. Got you. Okay, Disco Ball 4. Damn, we're that far back. We got to fly through. We got 15 minutes. All right. Merc Mike, should I trade MHJ for Rashee Rice? JJ, London, T-Mac are my other receivers. I'm trying to get Rashee Rice, dude. I would trade T-Mac or MHJ.
I'm trading with T-Mac.
T-Mac. Super flex, by the way. Bills defense is overrated, low-key. They get killed by fast teams. They've been missing Ed Oliver. They've been missing Milano. They've been missing the corners. I wouldn't say they're overrated. I say they're kind of banged up early.
Missing the 2 juice head defensive linemen that they signed in the offseason that are suspended until week 6 or 8.
So I don't know if I'd go with overrated. I'd say they're a little banged up right now. Got to go Mason or Harvey in one league. I'm going Harvey. I don't like Mason this week. I hate saying that. Mason is my guy. Dude, the Browns are giving up fucking 1.8 yards per carry after playing Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs. Where is Jordan Mason going to get through? No, I'm not doing it.
You're right. I'm still going Jordan Mason.
You really like Slayton over? No, I like Rico Dowdle 100%. If Chuba is out, like Rico's a top 20, 15 running back. Miami's defense sucks.
I wouldn't be shocked if Slayton's a top 10 wide receiver this week.
I do like Slayton as a play too as well. He'll be in the video tomorrow. Flexspot, what's up, Javi? Flexspot Kyer.
I think he wants to say Kyron, but he kind of got taken away.
I love Kyron tonight. The Niners are gashed.
The Matrix took him away.
I need a PPR between Addison, Chase Brown. I'm still going Chase Brown. I hate saying it, but I'm still going Chase Brown.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. He did it. Flex spot Kyron. Come on. Woody or Henderson? Woody easy.
Go back to that one, please.
Which one?
Do you see an issue here?
I have terrible luck starting studs on Thursday nights.
Okay, you don't want to start your flex.
Oh yeah, don't flex a player on Thursday night ever. Always put him in your starting roster spot. I see what you're saying. I missed it.
Very good.
Woody, I love Woody Adrian a ton this week. Yep. A ton. VBZ says traded Ladd and Golden for AJ Brown. Fleeced. You got fleeced.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, babe?
Hey boys.
How we doing?
Hi, sister.
You got absolutely. Disco says what's up. You got absolutely crushed on that one, V. I hate to tell you. That's why you joined the Discord. I'll help you out. Don't make bad trades. Derrick Henry and Olave for Amon-Ra.
Like you're getting Amon-Ra?
Yeah, it depends on your depth. Giving up Henry.
I want to know your running back room for sure. Certainly, but that's a fantastic trade.
Giving Chuba and Williams for Devontae. That's Jameson Williams. I'm smashing that. I don't want nothing to do with that guy. What running backs do you guys like for Drake London? I'm not trading Drake London. Unless it's an Amari and Hampton type trade.
Still at his floor, so you're not going to get a Hampton yet.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm looking for. Dude, London's going to go off.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not selling London. Like we have one rule here, or two
Never
rules.
sell. London just went off, so I mean, it's not really low.
We buy low, we sell high. That's it. That's literally it. Right now is 100% not sell high window for Drake London.
Lineup question: Pittman, Diggs, Waddle, Chuba, Dowdle, pick 3. Also have Rashad White at my RB2 slot. Would you swap Chuba or Dowdle? I'm swapping whoever's starting for the Panthers versus Miami for sure. Yes. Like no questions asked. Miami, you always start the running back versus the Dolphins. Lock that in for the season.
Yes.
to fill him for my second running back spot, King Henry's RB1. I'm going. I don't like Waddle versus J.C. Horn. He's been absolutely locked down. I'm going Diggs and Pittman.
Yeah,
if I had to pick a third, I'm going with either Panthers running back.
Yeah, I'm going to go with either Panthers running back, but I'm going Waddle and Pittman unless Pittman's out.
Okay. You like Waddle? Dude, J.C. Horn is earning the right to be a top 3 corner here. He's been lights out.
He's been fantastic.
Just going to see that trade. I fleeced the bro Javonte for Bowers. Oh, my God.
Where did you show that trade?
Start Goff or Stafford from Limitless. Lamar's going to be out. I'm almost positive. I don't know why they're doing a CeeDee Lamb thing right now and holding him. They're not going to risk it. I mean, I guess when I think about that, they're 1-3. They kind of have to. They can't go 1-5 to the bye.
Practically a playoff game this week between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. They're literally
1-3 battling.
Well, I mean, Goff, like they need this win bad.
So here's the thing. Limitless, both these game scripts I don't like. I think the Goff and the Lions could just run the ball down the throat of the Cincinnati Bengals with a lead, and Stafford could run the ball down the Rams could just smash the ball with Corum and Kyren down the throat of the Niners and have a big lead.
But here's the difference, right? The difference is
I go with Goff.
You got to go with Goff because Sean McVay practices decorum. He's respectful. He doesn't want to run the score up, whereas Dan Campbell wants to bite your kneecap off and put up 100 on you, and he doesn't give a fuck. So give me Goff.
Yeah, I'm going Goff too. Do I drop Kyler Murray? Oof, we're at this point. He looked bad, but he saved his game last week. I'm not going for Geno Smith, that's for sure. Dart has such a tough schedule. Mariota, Wentz, no. I'm holding Kyler.
Yep, gotta hold.
MHJ or BTJ in full PPR?
BTJ. No matter what.
I'll go BTJ just because I hope he bounces back. Just for disco. That's close. Who is my wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 and RB2 in flex spot? Josh Jacobs on a bye. Nick Chubb, Trayvon Henderson, Charbonnet. Oh my God. I'm probably going. Chubb's got a great matchup. He still played 50% snaps. I'm probably going Chubb. I don't like it at all, though. Wide receivers, Addison Hollywood, Thornton, Devontae Adams. I'm going, Quentin Johnson and Debo for sure. That's locked.
Debo missed his second practice in a row with a heel injury.
I know, but I think he's going to be out there. And Devontae Adams, I'm going those 3. I'm not going Addison Hollywood or Thornton. I'm playing my studs.
Yep, I respect it.
But that running back situation is bad, Juan, by the way. I mean, that's rough. How do you get messages on stream? Mike, what do you mean? How do I get messages? You just type them in the comment box.
So if you want to get your message prioritized, just leave a super chat. We always bump the super chats to the top.
That's facts as well.
It could literally be 69 cents.
I heard you say you love Spears before. I was just wondering, why is that? So Tajay's, I mean, you've seen Tony Pollard, man. He's gotten the most usage in the NFL out of any running back by a mile, and he hasn't done shit with it. They need something to get explosive. They need something to get outside. And Tony Pollard, he's still, chugging along as a solid RB3. But you got to remember, last year, Tajay Spears was the fantasy championship darling last year down the stretch, and he's got the speed. So I do like Spears.
Debate earlier in the offseason, you and I.
Which one?
You were pro Tony Pollard, and I told you Tajay Spears is more efficient back, and Tony Pollard is crap, and he's one of the least efficient running backs in football.
But he gets the work.
He gets the work, but he does fuck all with it.
I know. He could be a trade candidate too.
He should be.
Who do you drop? Tyquan Thornton, Nick Chubb, or Gainwell? I'm dropping Thornton. For Brenton Strange in case Juan Jennings is out or Kittle on the IR. I'm probably dropping Thornton.
Thornton? Yeah, you're fine dropping Thornton.
Because Xavier Worthy's back, and
he has been touched coming. And if you look at his snap share, let me just pull this up.
Dude, did you guys see this, by the way? So Quinshon Judkins, by the way, I just want you guys to see this update that dropped today. Quinshon Judkins last week versus Detroit had 25 touches. In Green Bay in week 3, he had 20 touches. His first game against Baltimore, he had 13 touches without even practicing or nothing. And the update today is he's getting more work. What are they going to give this guy, 30 fucking carries? Judkins to the moon, bro.
Love to see it. So Tyquan Thornton, he was 4th in terms of snaps last week. He went from 76% snap share to 34% snap share, literally cut in half the moment Xavier Worthy came back. He is touchdown dependent. It's tough to bet on that. So he's a fine drop at this point.
Yep. I agree 100%. So we got 5 minutes, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll smash through these questions. Don't worry. If you guys didn't get your question answered, bring it over to Big Draft Energy Show. The raid is going to take you right to his stream. And then we're going to talk another hour on there right before kickoff here. And we'll try to smash through these. And we're going to do some bets as well. 2 flexes, Addison, Coleman, Bond, Harvey, DeMercado, Tucker. I'm going to go with Addison and DeMercado.
Yeah, let's go. Like you do one and I do the next one. We'll just
go for it.
Slayton or TT?
Thoughts on Kendra Miller? Great handcuff to have right now, especially if you have Kamara. What's up, Daniel? How we doing? Yes.
Absolutely. All right.
Yes. You take this one. Go ahead.
So he was asking if Slayton was a good stash. Absolutely.
Yes.
Drop Franklin. Yes. It's 10. Traded JT for Puka week 3. Just traded Puka for Henry. Traded QJ and Pittman for Breece Hall last week. Not a question. But
nice.
Sick moves.
Very well done.
Feeling about Isaiah Bond, undrafted free agent. They gave him money, and his snap share and targets have been increasing every week. Now Tillman hurt. Not saying he's a start, but more stash. What you think? I think he's a fantastic start this week.
I do think that is why I tweeted out to go buy him like 3 weeks ago, guys. But think about this. Now is the time to go get Fannin because he's going to be manning the slot.
Ooh.
It's a 12-man start 7 PPR. My backup QB is Fields. I can grab Goff 2. I'm starting Fields no matter what.
Yep.
Which running back to target for Hurts? Oh, if you have, you said it. He has Fields behind him. You nailed that.
Like everybody who has Jalen Hurts has Justin Fields. It's one of those crazy things. I've helped over 200 lineups, and like that's one of those commonalities. But please go ahead and answer this one.
So real quick, who would you target at running back? I'll let you throw it in there with. I go get Bucky right now with the injury.
I'm not getting Bucky. I like with Jalen Hurts, honestly, in a single quarterback league. I would say the range that you want to get, I think Judkins is within the realm of possibilities. I think Hampton, you're probably reaching really high, but I think you could get like a Chase Brown and, you know what I mean? And so like a Chase Brown and Jordan Mason. I think you could target something like that. So I'd be looking for who the 2 running backs are that the Chase Brown owner has and just pick up 2 of those guys and you have fantastic depth. And I think Chase Brown's a fantastic buy low option right now.
Man, they got to get that offensive line fixed, though. Thoughts on Brashard Smith? Should I stash him? Now is the time on Brashard Smith, guys.
It was always Brashard.
It was always Brashard. Disco, did you say Mason over Harvey this week? I don't like Mason this week at all. He's a sit for me still.
Yeah,
I love weird. I hate it. I don't like the Cleveland Brown defense is gross.
I like to get weird.
Get weird. Running back room, Hampton, Judkins, Devontae Hall, Harvey, and Kamara. Oh, my God. Dude, you're loaded. Yeah. Send the trade. Yes. I got to ask the tight end whisper. Here you go.
How do I feel about the Brock Bowers panic?
Called it.
I've literally been calling it. I've said this is like a trap. He's the biggest trap in football. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay, with my running back room is Judkins, Javonte Williams, Hall. I want to trade 1+ Tet MHJ for an upgrade like A-Chain, Gibbs. Yeah.
$20 super chat.
I'm smashing it. $20 super chat. Curb nuts at the end. Let's get these dubs. Thank you for the stream and knowledge. Thank you for the super chat, my man. So, guys, you don't have to leave the stream. We got 26 people in here right now, 30 people in here. Stay in the stream. Don't close it out. It's going to lead right to the next show. We're going to try and smash the rest of these questions. If you have a question, bring it over to Big Draft Energies. We'll answer it over there as well. Make sure you smash my guy a sub. Make sure you smash him a like. He's just hit 2,000 subs, hit a milestone. Can't thank you guys enough for supporting both of us. Who should I start in the flex? Josh Downs. Terry McLaurin is out, my man. I'm going Josh Downs, even though Darren Waller scored 2 touchdowns. It was on 16 snaps. What should I do with Scary Terry? You should have never drafted him, Jeff. I said this all year. Don't draft Terry McLaurin. My other receivers are Puka, Worthy, and Purcell. Had Tyreek go down 2. You just got to hold Terry right now. You can't sell him. It's too low. You just got to ride the wave. I'm worried for Bucky. You cannot start Bucky this weekend. He's on crutches. I don't think he's playing. I think they've had a lot of IR talk with Bucky, too, which is scary. I don't like it.
Another super,
my guy. $1.99 from the Seed of Harvest Mime Ministry. Thank you. So, guys, bring your questions. Thank you for the hour. I'll be back live tomorrow, Friday, doing some drafts. We'll be back on Saturday with Who Hames and Disco. BDE is going to head to his show right now. We are going to head over to BDE's show right now. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'll catch you guys on Big Draft Energy Show. Make sure you go there. It's going to take you right there in a raid. Bring the questions over there, and I'll get to them. I promise you guys. Peace out. I'm out. We'll see you over there.